So, let's see what happens. Yeah, my new markers. Try these ones. I don't know how I feel about these markers. I got this one first. Hello. So, this is my first ever live, and it's an experiment. So, I am going to do my best to talk to people as soon as I can get the other screen up so I can see it. So, just bear with me. And I'm going to color. So we will quickly go over, and there we go. Trying to figure out what colors I want to start off with. So I always tend to go with red and blues. So I'm trying a new marker to see how they go. So I just want to see if it's bleeding through. Oh, this one does. There we go. So I hope everyone's having a good night. I am literally just doing this to try it. Figure. Yeah, I was going to color anyway. So I might as well stream, and maybe other people will enjoy it as well. Again, trying a new marker. Not sure how I like these, but we will learn. I hope everyone's having a good night. Hi. Well, I thank you, London Mum. So if I remember to look at the screen, I will say thank you and hi and try to respond to everybody. But to be honest, I might get caught up in doing the coloring. So I tend to focus quite a bit. And here we go. So, I do apologize if I don't notice that you're talking to me. I will do my best to follow and color. So again, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh, you are welcome. Thank you. And I think, wow, there's 3 of you here. Thank you for watching. As I said, I guess most of you like coloring. Yeah. So I wasn't sure if music would have been a good thing in the background, or if I should just let the sound of the markers go through. So, hello. So, I think I'd have to get a mic closer to my page to get the marker sound going. But, and as usual, I went straight with red. So, it's a new set of markers, little yellow bicycles. So, my kids gave them to me for Christmas. And we're just going to see how they're going. I have quite a few different ones I like using, but I am finding that these ones seem to be bleeding a bit. So, and so here we go. And they're not bad, but I'm used to a finer tip. And I'm a little worried that because they are so wet, that if I don't do this just right, I'm going to end up with smears. So, and I don't know if you guys color. I hope I have the patience to color mandalas. Well, I love mandalas. I draw them on a regular basis, and I make the bunch of them quite big and simple, just so that you can color them for fun. But this is what I would consider one of my easier ones. So I have some out there that are just totally crazy, where, you know, people need magnifying glasses to color them. And I wish I was joking, but nope, one of my friends who colors for me actually had to go out and buy one of those quilting magnifying glasses so she could put it over top of the page and color it. Maybe I should try. Maybe you should try again. Yeah, I find them fun. Not everybody likes them though. You know, I enjoy drawing them, so that's part of the reason why I tend to color them. But I used to do illumination, which was really tiny. So I went from doing what would be, for some people, like almost microscopic on some things, where, you know, teeny tiny lines, and it was crazy fine lines and stuff, to doing coloring pages. And my first book ended up very much like that, and it's super tiny. And then these ones I try to do a little bigger so that more people can enjoy them. And then I did ones that were super thick so that it was really easy to color. This is not one of the super thick ones. But if you have problems coloring mandalas, it would probably work for you. So, I enjoy it. So, here we go. I feel like I'm saying so every other word. I'm starting to get a better feel for the marker. I still find them really wet though. So it's definitely a learning curve. Hi, Nancy. There we go. So if you guys can hear me, let me know, as this is my first time doing this and I don't have my sound on my one screen. So I'm not 100% sure you can hear me. This is definitely an experiment. So of course my immediate impulse is to go into the blues and maybe some oranges or yellows, because my favorite color combination tends to be red and blue. Does anyone have any suggestions for which color I should do next? Hi, Forky. Oh, good thing I practiced on this before I did this finer one. I do like the fact that the tips work nice, though. There we go. Yes, I make the coloring books. Thank you, by the way. So this is Fabulous Stained Glass Mandalas. Okay. And, yep, I made it. So there. Here. So you can see. But, yes, I did. I love making coloring books. I love seeing people color them. That's my weakness, seeing them colored. Yes, they're available on Amazon. You like the cover page? So this one here, this was done by one of my artists. So Marjorie Winston. Marjorie Winston did the cover and she did the back. So beautiful work. Yeah. But there we go. Yes, it is available on Amazon. Thank you. So I'm trying to figure out. I think I'm going to try blue. This blue. Just because I have a weakness for blue. So let's see. Oh, that's dark. I'm getting a better feel for these. I may end up going a couple colors. So it might be a little too dark. suspect that the sound isn't working though. Green too, yeah, Christmas. Yeah, I like the blue with the red. And then I'm thinking about either the yellow or the orange to go like on the inside. But again, I tend to do those colors, so they are my favorites. Though I might do some light blue. I can't tell if people can hear me or not. So if you can hear me, just let me know. And I will color my little heart out. So new markers. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So, I'm going to do this side first. With purple. And then I'm going to add the yellow and orange. Still learning these markers though. They have a nice feel, but learning curve. we go. Hello. Getting more comfortable with these markers. So it's bleeding through a bit more than I like. So I don't know if people can hear me. I'm not quite too sure how the sound goes, so I might just turn up my volume to see if I can hear me. I just don't want to give any feedback. I think I'm going to have to go over this with a black marker. There we go. Oh, sorry I'm losing y'all. Let me check my volume. Okay, so I definitely need music or something in the background here. Just because it's kind of boring just listen to me chat. Hello, everyone. So I hope you're all having a wonderful night. I now know that the volume is working, so I'm going to talk. At first I wasn't sure. So, these are newer markers. They were given to me at Christmas time, and I'm just getting used to them. They're called Little Yellow Bicycles, so I hadn't used them before. I find they're a little messier than what I'm used to working with. And they're wetter. So I keep feeling like they're just soaking into the paper. And they don't have as much control as what I like. And I don't think I'd be doing any blending or anything with them, that's for sure. Yeah. So I think if I was to use these ones again, I would use them on a different book. One with a lot thicker lines, so that I wouldn't have to worry about the bleeding. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. And just for a little bit of different color. I feel like they go on a lot darker than what they're drying. I'm liking them. Just learning. There we go. I really don't know how I feel about these ones. I'm pulling out my stapler. Anyone have any ideas for the next color to do? I'm thinking something bright here. Someone was suggesting a green, but I think if I start going greens, this will all be greens. And I do have a habit of going orange and yellow on these, so I'm trying not to do that. And I have, I'm just experimenting with the different colors that I have here. I mean, this might not be a bad color. It's bright. No. Honestly, my instinct is to go with a red. Oh, that's a nice color. I'm thinking going with these colors and then bringing in the green. Okay, well, I'm going to go with this color. And then I'm moving to a whole different palette. And I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. So this is my first live, and I'm just doing it to see how things go, to learn. There we go. Hello. I hope everyone's having a good day. Or a good evening. I am so on a learning curve with these ones. So, I'll try to remember to say hi to everybody, but I have to admit I do get focused on the actual coloring. Thank you everyone for watching. Yeah, I like that blue. Hi, Steve. Yes, I did have a great day. Sorry I didn't notice for a couple minutes, but nice to see you. I love your stuff, by the way. I am always enjoying watching what you create, or seeing what you create, I should say. It's always a pleasure to come across your videos. Well, I'm not sure how this color is going to work together, but we will see. Sometimes I didn't swatch these. I just opened up the package and started doing it. Again, thank you everyone for watching. Sorry if I get caught up in just the coloring and forget to look over. So I don't know if I should draw after this or just continue coloring when I'm done this one. I am working on a couple new books. So I always have drawing to do. And that just sounded through. I think I'm going to have to either do dark blue and red or blue and yellow or red and yellow. I think this one's quite coming out the way I wanted it, but that's because I didn't swatch these. I'm just learning this particular one, but sometimes it's fun just to plunge in and not worry about it. There we go. Sometimes I worry a bit too much about the colors and trying to make it all perfect and, you know, the work of art. But then I remember I'm doing this to relax. And I don't want to stress out about, did I get it perfect? Did I pick the right colors? So sometimes I just pick colors. Honestly, I'm feeling the red and the yellow. But I want to make sure I'm seeing I know this color. I'm just going to go red and blue. And yes, they are my default colors. And if people are talking to me, my screen had frozen. So there we go. So I apologize if I haven't been responding. I literally did not see what you were saying. the paperweight. So it's the lowest one on Amazon, to be honest. I think it's 90 is the weight. So I'm trying to find out about whether or not I can get better paperweight on there. But most of the time I don't have too much of a bleed issue. This time it's bleeding a little bit, just a little. And this is a really wet marker. So, but on other ones I don't really have the problem. But this one, I wouldn't say they were super heavy, but they're not like, it's not like the paper I get for a printer or anything like that. At least it's got some sort of weight to it. I believe it's 90. Green, yeah, I should have gone with some green. I probably will. This one is pretty much just about relaxing and learning the set of markers, so the colors, getting comfortable with them. There we go. Again, I apologize if I haven't responded to questions. I'm going to go with the darker blue on this, I think. So I'm trying to decide dark blue or the purple again. I think I'm just going to go with dark blue because I like red and blue together. Let's see how it works. See, this set had a limited color of markers in it. And so the color palette was very small. And I tried to stick with the same markers. And I think I'm going to go with my other markers, though, for the next one. Just because I'm more comfortable with them. I don't know how I feel about this one. I am trying to break out of my same colors all the time. And so sometimes you just have to take risks. But I'm not sure this time it worked for me. I'm not finding that. I think part of the problem is that it looked darker when I first pulled it out. And because I didn't swatch them, I didn't know the true colors, and that was me. Thank you, Evelyn. I feel like I should have just stuck with the same 4 colors. Or sorry, 5 colors, because there's some purple in there too. you're having a good day. Oh, I don't think Hi, Stacy. Nice to see you. I am trying new markers out. And I didn't swatch them or anything like that, so it's been interesting to see how the colors come up. It hasn't been quite what I was expecting, but live and learn. I am trying to decide if I want to go. I think I'm just going to do the purple. And then the next time I'm going to just pick my colors. Hi, I'm doing this one, the stained glass mandala. So sorry if I don't catch it. I've got the screen off to the side and I get caught up in coloring, but thanks for saying it's nice. I'm not sure how I like all the colors together. I might make some changes, but you know, I think I'll be doing a different color palette though. I hope you're having a good one. A good day. Enjoying coloring. Sometimes I just get a little, I like the brighter colors. Darn it. Hi, Genevieve. Need brightness. Hi, Zazu. Hope you're having a good day. Hello, Joy of Coloring. Thank you guys for visiting my first live. It is definitely a learning. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much, Stacy. Or I should say, Coloring with Stacy. I know I shouldn't be doing red with this, but I don't care. I like the red. As you can probably tell, red is my favorite out of this whole batch. And I'm finding the really wet, but yeah, I can already tell that this is more like a paintbrush than a marker. So maybe I should start treating them like a paintbrush. Hi. There we go. I don't know about any of you, but what I can see here is when I do this, I'm seeing more my faults or the mistakes I made than anything else. And I have to remind myself I'm doing this for relaxing. And it's okay if I make a mistake or it bleeds over a little bit. So. Well, that was interesting. I am putting these ones away because I tried them. I will probably use them again, but on a different style. I'm going to go with something that is yeah, so it's hard because, I mean, first off, I'm representing myself here and the books, and I want to do my best so that people who are watching me, like it. But at the same time, I'm doing this because I want to relax and just kind of enjoy. And I thought I'd do a live stream while I was doing it. And it's interesting to see because it's, I don't know, it's different to do it on a live stream. I really want to do this one, but I want to get the right colors. So I'm holding off on that one today. So it is rough it's hard to create the balance. It's my first live, so I'm trying to, figure out how to do the live, and it's been a learning experience in that itself. And then I decided to try some new markers that I hadn't used before. So trying a new stream, new markers, and then, let's see, I'm just trying to decide what I want to do next, because I have a couple that I've been wanting to do and just didn't have the time. And I want to do like this one with something bright neon. But I'm trying to pull out something that's simple and easy to do on the stream. And so I can focus on looking over and stuff like that. And it's going to be an interesting balance. So I'm just looking through to see what I want to do next. Because this was not really planned out or anything. I'm just enjoying. And I know there was one in here. See, these ones are the super thick ones that I should have been using for those markers because I didn't have to worry about the bleed. These are my way bigger ones. Thick lines, easy to do. And the problem is I always end up doing similar to what my covers have. Hi, James. And let's see, these ones are simple. Go with this one. Actually, Yeah, it's almost like I'm coloring the same things. I need to pull up my right colors first, though. So I have another brand new set of markers I'm going to try. And I'm actually intrigued by how some of them are really nice and light. But it's got two ends, a thick end and a thin end. Anyone have any ideas for colors? I love my Staedtler. Staedtler is one of my favorite ones. But I haven't used this one before, so I'm kind of going for a water look. Oh, that's my really fine. Let's go here. Yeah, that's my comfort zone. Now, some people tell me you're supposed to work from the center out. Other people say you're supposed to work from the out to the in. I just color whatever section calls me, but I like this one because the lines are nice and thick. And that other set of markers would have worked better with this one. Because you don't have to worry so much about the bleeding into the other section because the lines are so thick. Pinks and yellows? Yeah, I think so. That would be good. I'm just doing a little bit of like a light color because I want to see how they go against the dark. But yeah, lighter colors, pinks, yellows. I will try to avoid my typical dark red and blue, which I am trying to break out of. But something nice and light. Thank you. Some yellows. I'm thinking, at first I was thinking about doing these ones as hearts, but I was actually thinking of, what do they call them? The leaves that you get in water orchids. What are they? So, and see, this one's not really bleeding through. It's kind of hard to tell because this other one bled through. But this one, same paperweight as the other book. I think the other markers were really wet. But I also have to keep in mind that people like the paint markers, and they're going to be wetter, or I guess just a bit wetter than what I'm used to. So weird how we get used to certain markers, and those are the ones we always go to. And these are new ones to me, but they're similar to the other markers that I use. And I immediately feel way more comfortable using these. So pinks and yellows. Peaches. Yeah, they do look like peaches too. But, you know, part of the thing that I find is that I tend to, when I'm drawing, I don't just draw like this section here. I don't just draw this section. I feel like this piece goes in with it and it kind of overlaps. And these could be leaves and flowers, but yeah, it's all about what you can see in them. In this particular one, I didn't hide anything in it to be found, but some of them I like to do little designs where you have to kind of find it. But I think I'm going to go with yellow here, like it was suggested, but I'm going to go for a light yellow. But this looks almost like an orange. So because I haven't used this set, I'm going to do a quick peek at the colors. Oh, I like that. It's very bright. And you guys will notice I have a tendency to go with bright. Well, that's an odd brown. I mean, it's got its spot, but it's an odd brown. Oh, I like the bright yellow. Finding the right pink for it. I only have in this one a couple of pinks. I have other pinks in my other ones, but... So you're thinking peaches there? Now I can't stop seeing peaches. True. I am going to work on the background there. But I think I'm going to go with this lighter pink, although I'm drawn to this one. Oh, you can't see it. Or you can see so I'm drawn between the different ones. But I think because of this color. So. And yet, of course, my need for bright is going to win out. This is more of a peach. I could do peaches. But I'm almost tempted to do a goldy color. Which I have, but in other markers. But that's a goldy color. Okay. I think this is the color I need to go with. And because this one has the sharper points, there we go. want to see how the bleed is, though. It's bleeding a bit more. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Joy. Sorry, I get distracted. I start coloring and forget what I'm doing. So thank you very much for having watched. Hi, Color with Diane. I hope you're having a lovely day. I do need the feel for music. Why do you find them overwhelming to color? And like, serious question. I mean, is it because there's so many things to color in, or too many lines, or it just feels like you don't know where to start, or is it something where it looks too complex? And I know mandalas aren't the everyone's favorite. It's I just seriously wondering why do you find it overwhelming? And I ask because I really do want to know. Thinking of where did I put my yellow? Oh, there it is. I put my yellow down. I hear you. I started off one earlier on today, and I really didn't end up liking the color palette. I have to admit, sometimes I'll pick out all the colors first, and sometimes I'll pick a color palette and just go with it and get the closest. But I also sometimes like to wing it, which is why you'll see I have something like this, and I just kind of go with my gut, because again, I'm supposed to be relaxing and it's supposed to be enjoyable and not stressful. Where to start? There is no place where you have to start. I literally start with one spot. Some people say start at the beginning, the center, and work your way out. Others are like go from the outer to the in, and I'm just like color whatever catches your attention, But the colors, though, I have to admit, I spend a lot of time. Normally, I'm trying not to do that on here because it's live, but I have a tendency of hemming and hawing over my colors because I'm I guess you could say an impulse to color more than anything else. Ooh, I like that color. So, what do you enjoy coloring? I mean, there's no, oh, this is bleeding. There's no right or wrong. Diana, like, I know you color because I checked your stuff out. But, it's all about what you like. And I think everybody struggles with color. And it's all that color theory things, because sometimes there's colors I absolutely love, and then I stick them side by each, and I'm like, no. They don't work together at all. And yet I absolutely love the colors. And I did one earlier on today where it was, I love this one color, and I stuck it in there, and the second I put it on the page, I knew when it lightened up, it did not go with any of the other colors. But you kind of just keep going. I use color palettes as well. I have an entire thing of palettes that I save. And like I said, if I'm going to pick out my colors beforehand, I'll sit there and play with the colors beforehand, and then choose them. And then it's all about where do you put them on the paper. Because I find that I might love a color combination, but then if you have a big space, that color kind of dominates everything. And yeah, so it's always a balance. But I do like it when I can just, the ones that you can print, because if you don't like what you did, you can always print it again and do it over. Do you have specific colors you like the most? Because I am deviating very much from my usual color palette. I usually go with like oranges and yellows, reds and blues, really strong colors. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to take a bit of a risk on this. I think I'm going to put the yellow on the center. Now, this one has thick lines, so I don't have to worry so much about the bleeding. Because sometimes some of the markers bleed. I almost forgot what I was doing. Hello, Magnolia. Sorry if I missed you when you first came in. Hello, Nana. Hope you're having a good day. I feel like you should have music going. Hello, Subi. So I am just coloring for relaxing at the moment. I hope you enjoy. What are my favorite markers? Honestly, you're going to laugh at me, but Crayola. My favorite markers are some Crayolas and, of course, the Staedtler. So I really like some of the colors in the Crayola because they come up with some, I mean, there's a lot of colors. They're not expensive. And, I can come up with lots of different things, and pretty much most people can get their hands on them. So that's kind of why I like them. I haven't tried some of the more expensive ones in like the ones where it's hundreds of dollars for them. I have some friends who absolutely love some of them, but I don't know. I just feel like most people can get their hands on Crayola, and I can afford it, so away I go. What are your favorite markers? Do you have any ones that specifically stand out for you? And I'm really stuck now on what color to do here. I'm seriously thinking the orange because it makes me think of gold. But we'll do this color here first. So I'm very new at this live stuff. So if I'm a little slow in responding, I do apologize. I tend to focus on the coloring. I, I go to Walmart. We have a Michael's here, but I find they're expensive. There's a couple really nice art supply shops that I love their markers and stuff like that. But I just find that if I go into something like that, I want to have a couple $100 to spend. And I'd probably leave with a handful of things, and that's not necessarily a good thing. So yeah, I like the Crayola. Actually, my favorite though is still Staedtler. Let me just here. Now I am moving into some of the gel markers. Just because they're sparkly, and I like sparkly. So sparkly is good. I almost feel like this orange will disappear in this peach color. It's too close. Need something brighter. Or at least something lighter. That's an interesting green. Zach and Yan see the goat. Hi. Oh, no. I mean, that does kind of look more like a gold color, but I think it's too... yet it makes me think of gold. I just realized I could have done that yellow and green, and it would have made a really good pattern. Sometimes I'm a little slow on the uptake. So let's try that here. Hindsight is always 20/20. But I will say one of the reasons why I like the gel pens and the glitter pens is sometimes they can go over top of stuff that I want to change. Because I, wasn't thinking when they did a color or something. I also like how they look on the black. I got a set of, what are they again? The metallic, I'm trying to think of the name of them, but they're the metallic ones. And apparently when you go over stuff like this, it comes out looking just beautiful. It stands out wonderful. Of course, as I'm doing this, I'm seeing all the little spots that I missed. Hi, Flowers Blue Creation. Nice to see you. I hope I caught you before you left. Thank you for joining. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing this for, is I'm going to try to turn it into content. I figured I was coloring anyway. I might as well stream it and see if I can turn it into something. You know how it is, always trying to come up with something new. Thank you, though. I'm working on this one. So I've been doing a lot of these ones. It's one of the thicker ones, but I was working one of the other ones, and I'm not sure how that other one came out, but this one I'm liking, even though I very much deviated from my usual colors. Hi, Jamie. And again, if you drop in and I don't say hi right away, I do apologize. I get caught up in the actual coloring. It's all about relaxing. Oh, and of course I start going for the darker colors. Only thing that I find really weird is I'm doing this without music, and I usually color with music. And I figure I'm going to have to bring in the music. I just didn't know how it would go. Nancy and Deb, hi. These two colors are almost too much alike. I'll lighten up, but okay. Thank you for liking my live. I hope everyone's having a quiet, peaceful, happy, relaxing evening. Just enjoying some time. I know. I hope you're having a wonderful day. All about a nice calm evening. Relaxing. That one doesn't seem to be working very well. Mm-hmm. Hi, Mamita. I think I said that right. Hope you're having a good night or a good day. I think I am lagging like mad. There we go. Hi. Hope you're having a wonderful night. And I do apologize if you've been hanging around and I haven't said hi before. I just get caught up in my drawing and coloring a little bit. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. 'Cause you're gonna sleep throughout the night. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Oh, hi. Bum, bum, bum. I need music. Do. Hi, Ain't Creations. Oh, thank you. SB Coloring, thank you. Sorry if I didn't notice when you came in. I get caught up in the coloring. And then I just stick my hand right over top of it. I hope you're having a good night. Oh, thank you for sharing it. And there we go. My night is doing well. I'm just relaxing and coloring, of course. It's my first live ever, so it's been entertaining. What have you been up to? I do apologize, as I said, it's my first live ever, so I'm not really too fast on catching messages. Nice. It's always nice to be able to just relax. Today's my Friday, so it's the beginning of my weekend. So I'm just coloring to coloring to relax. I just goofed up. Started yapping instead of coloring. Oh dear. So I am just relaxing. It's always nice to be able to take a little bit of time and de-stress. And now I'm going to turn it just because I am. There we go. Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm filming. Hi, everyone. I hope you're all having wonderful days. Hope everyone's having a good night. Thank you. Thank you, Lauren. Sorry if I'm a little bit slow on the catching on the messages, but I forget. I'm streaming. So I'm trying to figure out what color to pull in, and I think I'm going to use that one. Now I know I'm going to run into a little bit of a problem with the one spot, but that's life. Oh, did pretty good. So I'm trying to decide if I should color in this spot or not. I kind of like it the way it is, but I also think it'd be a good way to bring in some brightness, but I think I'm going to leave it as it is. So this one's pretty much done, except for stay slate. When you find a white dot. So now I'm looking for all the white dots. I'm sure I'll find some again later. think that came out really nice. It's a very big deviation from my usual color palette. So I'm coloring right now in The Beauty Within. And I'm going to pick another page. Just trying to figure out which one I want to do next. This one looks nice. I may actually flip over to one of my other books. This one jumps out at me. Was there any that anyone kind of liked? I know I'm kind of torn between this one. Honestly, that one. I'm going to start off with this one. I gotta just turn the book. I hope everyone's having a good day, or good night, I should say. Just relaxing and coloring. And I keep forgetting I'm filming it. Hello, Miss V. Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm videoing or filming. Oh, I hope people can see what I'm doing still. I seem to be timing out a bit. That one colored terrible. I hope everyone's having a good night and a quiet night. Today is just about relaxing and coloring. No. So I've been wanting to try this for some time. One of people who colors for me did this. And I really liked it. I need to see if it's going to work. Is it coming out? I don't know if it's too late. It's very sparkly. Maybe I should use the silver one, but I can't tell if you can see the sparkles. But it's nice and sparkly for me. I can't tell if it's being picked up very well by the lighting. So I may have to do some extra lighting or something so you can see the sparkles. But the idea is to make it look like stained glass in a frame. Now she did it with a silver one and coppers and stuff, but they stood out a little bit more than this one. So I don't know if she used the same one, or it could just be the lighting. I like how it's looking to me. I can't tell if anybody can see it though. So let me check something. I add some lighting. Yeah, I can see the glitter. This is one of the reasons why I like the thicker lines. First off, it makes it a little easier to color. But trying to do this one-handed. I have some other glitter pens that might work better on this. They actually have colors and stuff like that in them besides this one. Like lighter colors. So I can see it. Can't really tell if you can see it. It's very glittery. But I have to put this down because I can't do this one-handed. I'm trying. Oh dear. So I think I have to move my lighting a little closer though. So the reason why I picked this one was because I wanted to give it the look as if it was a stained glass window. I probably should have gone with lighter colors, but I wanted to see how this would look. And I'm liking how it looks, but I don't know how well it's picking up on the camera. So We'll continue to add the little highlights. Again, it's a little keep forgetting I'm filming. But there is a difference between the ones that have been highlighted and the ones that haven't. So this is a Sharpie. With glitter. Now, I thought this one was going to be a lot more metallic, and it would actually completely cover this instead of just a highlight, but I'm okay with it. And I'll just take that into consideration. But you can really see, at least I can, the different, the sparklies. When I'm done, I'll highlight it with some light again. And I don't know if I should sparkle the rest, though, because I do have some glitter pens. But my goal was to make it look like a stained glass. And that this was the metal frame. Now, the one that she used did not have sparkles. It was just very metallic. Like a solid metallic color. And that's what I thought these were going to do. It did not. But I will live with it. Still think it's coming out kind of neat. But it's hard to see the sparkles. Okay, so I have to hold it straight up and down. I don't have much control over this one. You're probably watching and going, what is she doing? I don't see any change. Got distracted there. Now I want to put some light on this so it'll look nice, but it's not quite the effect I was going for. I was expecting it to be completely in that color. Okay, let's take a look. How bright did it come out? That's a difference. It's all sparkly. So I like how it sparkles, but you have to get the right. So a minute ago. So I'm in Fabulous Stained Glass. thank you, Heather. I love drawing them. So, and I guess coloring them, of course, naturally follows. Yeah. Do you enjoy coloring mandalas? Hello, I hope everyone's having a nice, relaxing evening. And I do apologize if I don't respond quickly because I get caught up in my drawings or colorings. Do you like super detailed or just simpler ones? And when I say super detailed, I mean it. I know some of them are where you have to use the 0.3 marker, and there's a bazillion things in them. I know because I draw them. Sorry if I didn't quite catch your response. Anyone? I love drawing the really super intricate ones, but I end up coloring the easier ones. So, well, I find it's a little easier on my hands to color the more open spaced ones. But when I'm actually drawing them, I tend to get carried away and forget to leave space for coloring. So with mine, it's always either super crazy intricate or super easy, and I'm trying. I get a kind of a mid round as well, but then I find myself I tend to color the easier ones, if that makes sense. So would you consider this one super detailed? Just out of curiosity, because they're all... Oh, yes, this is a super detailed one. Okay. So would this one be a little easier? Well, I guess it'd be super detailed too. I mean, this one's fun to color. It's got the thicker lines in it to make it a little easier. But I color. You'd probably like this one better, which is like that. So I think there's beauty in all of them. At the end of the day, it's what you make with it. And, you know, detailed, open-spaced, they're all beautiful. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of what color to do next, and if I want to go a dark or a light there. And I'm trying to keep it all kind of in the blues and the purples. So I'm making a huge mess on my desk. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. And yes, I'm looking for a specific color. Green. Oh, I like that one. And if you've been saying something to me and I haven't responded, I do apologize. My screen kind of glitched a little bit. Originally, I was going to color this one with sparkles. So thank you very much for your compliment, by the way. And to everybody watching, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I hope you're having a nice, quiet evening. I dropped a pen. End of the world. Honestly, I had done illumination for years. So Celtic knotwork, the vine works, all that kind of stuff. And I was doing scrolls and stuff, and I ended up having my hand injured, and I couldn't actually draw or color or anything. At one point, I was having problems just writing my own name due to the injury. And for years, I didn't get to color or draw or anything. And then my daughter showed me a little app on her phone that allowed her to draw. And I tried it and realized that I could draw again. But I used the stylus, and there was less pressure or friction on my hand. And so I just started drawing again. And I loved doing patterns in mandala, like from before, from doing illuminations and knotwork and stuff like that. And so I just started doing them, and my hand got better, or has improved quite a bit. Not quite to my old skill level, but now I just do it because I enjoy it. Because I can, if that makes sense. I mean, you don't realize how much something means to you until you can't do it. And I do it, as corny as it sounds, because I can. And I think they're beautiful. And it's just nice to be able to do them again. So I don't know who's still there or anything, and I do apologize if I take a little while to answer things. I tend to get caught up in the coloring and focus on it. It's my first live, so I'm still learning how best to balance between doing the actual coloring and checking out messages and stuff. Also, it feels a little weird to be talking to myself even though I know you're there. So, do you enjoy coloring? And if mandalas are not your favorite, which I know is not everybody's, what do you like coloring? Gel pens, yeah. I have, I was gifted, like 2 Christmases ago, I got a whole bunch of gel pens, and I absolutely love them, so I went out and bought myself some more this year. And I love the glitter ones. They are addictive, but they keep jamming up on me. Because I just go to Walmart and stuff like that to buy them. You know, so I find the ones that have the nice colors. And I go from there. But I like the gel pens too. I find they're smooth and easy to color with. But I admit it's the sparkles.